What do you think?
That was a good intro.
Thank you. I've been working on that for like 6 hours.
Uh, okay,
Uh,
we should probably introduce ourselves.
I did that. Yeah, yeah. See,
No, but
Shay.
we didn't all say our names, so that's not going to be part of the
Oh,
translations. We
oh,
didn't all
damn
say
it.
hi, so.
Editor can go to hell.
Hi, Luke.
Hi, I'm Luke. I'm not the chosen one, according to Eric.
According to anyone that has any common sense, but I'm Eric, and
Good segue.
that's all the important people.
And I'm John.
John got something neat. Oh gosh, that was loud.
Good
Yes,
intro, John.
John got a
Good.
Kylo Ren lightsaber. What company is that by? Like what brand is? What's it called? That lightsaber
The
series?
Black Series?
Oh, is it the Black Series one? I didn't know which one you got.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But again, Shay, I know I'm asking for a lot. Just get their logo, stick it right in that image. Hashtag not sponsored.
You want to put the Star Wars logo?
How about
The
just
Black Series logo?
Disney?
Disney. Okay.
Can we just say that we're being sponsored when we're really not?
No.
Sure, that always goes well. Sure.
Because if you say you're getting sponsored, then no one's going to offer you money.
Hashtag sponsored. Wink, wink.
But if we say
Wait,
we're
I
getting
got
sponsored,
this.
then
You
we're
want to put in the
already
chat?
getting offered money.
I got this.
It's like a shortcut.
All right.
Hold
So,
on.
what? What?
I got this.
I feel like you don't. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Um,
This is what the intro is going to be.
no.
Okay.
Anyways, so for this episode, we're gonna do what our Last Jedi dream movie would be. So basically, we have a list that we're gonna go through for this episode for what our dream Last Jedi would be. So this is what we would want the Last Jedi to be if it was exactly how we wanted it, which is not how it's going to be. But so that's what we're gonna go through this episode. Next episode is gonna be our predictions. So what we actually think is gonna happen for the movie. That's gonna come out literally like the day of or the day before Last Jedi comes out, and then the week after will be us comparing.
Ranting.
Like will be us, yeah, reviewing it, and then comparing our
Eric,
predictions and stuff.
you'll be
What?
back. You'll be back, so we can just collaborate on that.
This is true.
You'll be back.
Yes, I will.
Nice.
I'll be
nice.
coming back actually the day it comes out.
That way you can see how violent I am during recordings.
Alrighty,
What
but
day are you guys seeing it?
I'm seeing it Thursday, the 14th. It comes out the 15th, but really you could see movies the night before, so I'm going to go Thursday night. I just reserved tickets.
Probably the weekend.
I'm going to see it the 14th as well.
Because I made a bet with someone for a game of pool, where if I beat them, they had to get me the new Star Wars movie for free, and I won.
Oh, nice.
I have a gambling problem, by the way.
John and I are going to spoil the whole movie for you.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
I'm skipping
Just
school
record it.
for the
Just record
purpose
it.
of not getting spoiled.
I don't blame you.
Because there are a lot of people at the school
Yep.
that really,
Yep.
really
But guess
think
what?
it's hilarious.
The embargo goes up this Saturday, which is the 9th, which means there's going to be spoilers on 9 from the 9th until the 14th. That's a solid 5 days. Which means if someone wants to look it up, they can.
Mm-hmm. Disney's buying Fox, by the way.
Not yet.
I will just, every single day, I will wipe my brain, and I just won't remember it in case
What
I get
brain?
spoilers.
Okay, are you cool if we open up with the color thing real quick? Because that's news.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I forget who tweeted it out, or if it was even a tweet. I think it was in a data book. I don't remember, because I look things up at 2 in the morning. But it was like strongly implied that someone other than Luke, or I'm sorry, than Rey or Kylo Ren have a different colored lightsaber, a different hue,
Yes.
however you define
Ryan Johnson said that there would be a new hue appearing in The Last Jedi, which some are taking as a new hue that's never been seen on screen before, which would be really, really neat. But also people are saying that it, it could be within the context of this trilogy. So just not a blue,
But that's stupid.
not the blue Skywalker lightsaber that Rey's using, and not the red lightsaber Kylo's using. I think it means that, yeah, we're going to see Luke's green lightsaber. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. I'm not saying that's what I want it to mean, but I'm saying I'm almost certain that's what it does mean.
Okay, John, what do you think then? To beat Eric's bad observation.
It's not bad, it's realistic.
That's sad that we have to compare those things.
I actually kind of like. I think one of you two said it earlier before we started recording.
I did.
It was me.
No,
The
it
dark
wasn't.
saber.
It was me.
Like,
No, it
having a dark
wasn't. It
saber.
was literally me. Luke, you're
No, I
such a
think it was
liar.
me.
Too bad it's not in the video.
Yeah.
Shay, wink wink, making you work on this one.
I wasn't recording then, so there's no evidence as to who said it, even though it was me.
Ah, so I did say it. Okay, John, what was my idea?
He
To,
already said
to
it.
have a dark saber.
Because
for-
yes, we
for,
know that
Snoke.
Snoke has a black kyber crystal ring, so it's possible he could have a black lightsaber, which would be really cool. That would be probably
Just
my
like
ideal.
stuff.
My ideal, like, my ideal take on what I wish that would mean, like what he said, the new hue, is that yes, Snoke has a dark saber. That would be the best possible outcome for me. But what I expect it to be is Luke having a green lightsaber. So,
Because you're stupid.
or the other thing it could mean, no, I'm not stupid. That's by far the most realistic. You're gonna feel like an idiot once the
No, it's
movie
not.
comes out.
Good
You're gonna
take.
feel like an idiot when the movie comes out.
I think it's possible that Rey could build a new lightsaber too, which for some reason, I just envision Rey. I always have, ever since we've seen her, having a double-bladed yellow lightsaber, and that would be new for the screen. So,
What, like the temple guards?
yeah,
Okay.
Kind of, but not like as big of a handle.
yeah, not the same lightsaber style, the same like crystals though. Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, I didn't really get that vibe, but that would be cool.
That's just
Well-
always. I have no idea why. That's always just what I've thought in
She
my
could
head.
get a saber staff because we haven't seen that in any movie.
You know why the gold one would be so powerful? Because it's similar to the color of sand.
You do know that Maul's was called a saber staff, right?
No, I'm talking like a single blade saber staff.
It's a saber staff is the name of what Maul had.
No,
You
you're
wings
just-
have wings?
I'm serious. Look it up. What it's called a saber staff.
I don't
That
have
is-
to.
that is the
I
name
know
of what
everything
Maul-
there has to know
I
about Star
think you're
Wars.
talking about a. Is it called a pike? A lightsaber pike?
Yeah, I said that!
The saber staff.
John, you're a fucking idiot.
You wings have wings. Just throwing it out there.
Yes, there we go. All the evidence
You-
we
They
need.
do, but not that specific wing.
Wings are expensive now. We can't afford it.
But yeah, is there any other possible predictions you could see? Rey having a pink lightsaber? No. But other than
Wait. Hear me out on this one. My like immediate thought, and I'm slowly sticking to it, is that it's like it might be like the Knights of Ren with like a lighter red color.
that is
or
no, that is
something
that's totally true. Either I was thinking of that Snoke and Rey could be the only people to get new lightsabers, and obviously Luke could possibly have his old one. But yes, you're right. The Knights of Ren.
Yeah,
While
cool.
I don't think the Knights of Ren have, or they could even have dark sabers too. Who knows what they have their hands on? But the Knights of Ren are definitely people that could possibly wield lightsabers. I kind of don't think they will, but it would be really cool if they did, and they are certainly a possible candidate. I'm just leaning towards no.
I'm sticking with like a light red for the Knights of Ren. So you see, like, that's neat. They're not Sith.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so there's been a development in my research of the saber pike / saber staff.
Staber staff.
Saber staff.
Shut up.
What's the Staber staff?
So, write this down in history books.
Mm-hmm.
I admitting that I was wrong. It
That's
is the saber
first.
pike that I was referring to.
Wow, it's almost like I knew what I was talking about, and so did Luke.
Well, I'm
I like
surprised.
trains.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said I like trains.
That's what I thought you said. Never mind. Why is there a bunch?
What if
Never
Rey?
mind.
What if Rey gets her old staff that she had on Jakku, but instead there's a hidden lightsaber in it, kind of like
Stop playing the
dude that
Porg
had,
noise.
kind of like the
That's all.
old Jedi in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, who had the
Do you know what
wooden
I'm talking about?
Yeah, who had the wooden cane that he took off part. And also like
Like the
Maul's.
dog-looking dude?
Yes, also like Maul in Rebels. He used
Yeah, but
his other lightsaber as like a cane, but he took off the wooden
Whoa,
part.
God.
And,
How about she has a lightsaber, but it can also be a blaster, and we'll give it a hilt? What do you think? Completely new idea.
it already has a hilt.
You know what I'm saying?
Every
Like
lightsaber has a hilt.
crossbar.
you
Oh,
mean like
cross-
Ezra's?
No. Completely different.
You mean a handguard?
Completely different.
Yes, that's what he meant. A handgun
Not
or a
a
crossbow.
cross guard is
What Kylo Ren
not.
has.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh
cool
shit!
thing.
Did I stab that? Nope, I'm good. Okay, never continue.
You know what? I'm kind of curious about. Never mind. I was thinking about Kylo Ren's
No,
cross
you
guard
need-
lightsaber.
Oh, that was.
Continue.
But so Luke, what's
Okay.
your oh wait, you already said your prediction for Knights of Ren having lightsabers. So that's all our predictions. I think it's going to be Luke's green lightsaber, but I would hope for a dark saber from
Because
Snoke.
you're stupid.
Yeah,
John,
I'd be cool for dark saber though.
John, what do you say that you're guessing it will be? Oh,
The
Ray.
dark saber.
Oh, you guessing it's a dark saber? That would be neat.
I mean, that would be cool, but I would like Rey to have a pike lightsaber.
Yeah,
That and or her like staff like thing with a hidden lightsaber in it. Like the
for some
old
reason,
dude.
I really just
Oh.
envision her having a saber staff with yellow blades. I don't know why, but I like in
yeah.
my
That would be
head,
so-
she builds that. Like in my head, that is going to happen. I don't think that's the most likely thing. Just in my head, own head canon, she's going to have a double yellow lightsaber. I don't know
and
why. But
she'll hold it to Kylo Ren and Luke's throats after she single-handedly beats both of them and they're on the ground. It'll be like It'll be like a Count Dooku kind of defeat where she's gonna like tap and decapitate.
oh, nice, pleasant. But anyways, let's go over our what we would love as like so we're going to go through this list of things to guess, but this isn't going to be our guesses, this is going to be our wishes. So this is our dream Last Jedi.
Oh,
So-
how we hope it goes.
Yeah, this is exactly how we hope it goes. This has nothing to do. So for all these things, do not say what you think is going to happen. Say what you want to happen. Now it's possible that that could be the same thing for a couple of these, but chances are it's not for a lot of them. So, all right, I have my huge list here. So first off, who do you think your favorite main character is going to be? So not like a side character that like we don't know about, but favorite
Porg.
main character. Porg does not count. Who do you think your favorite main character is going to be from this movie specifically? Not saying like they'll become your new favorite Star Wars character, but out of all the characters appearing in this movie, who do you think will be your favorite? I mean, no, not who do you think. Who do you want to come out
You're
like,
rambling.
liking the most? I'm not rambling. I was correcting
You're
myself.
rambling.
No, I'm not rambling. Unlike the guy who rambles about a U-wing that is a U-wing with
You
wings.
just completely glossed over Luke's Porg impression.
What are you talking about? He was just speaking. But who do you want to walk out feeling like, yes, this character was the best in the movie, that you want them to have the best portrayal out of all the main characters?
Okay,
Luke, do you want it to be you?
I guess no. I already know how great I am. Might as well share the spotlight at this point. I'm getting old. I'm like 66.
This is true. Kind of. No, but who do you want to get like the best role in The Last Jedi?
I kind of want it to be Kylo Ren because right now he just seems like a Sith hipster.
Luke? I mean, oh my god. John? Is John
He's still here.
is John messing with us or is he actually gone?
He's probably playing with his lightsaber.
You're probably right.
Aha!
Oh gosh. Okay, but I'll go while hopefully John reconnect. Is John just John's just oh wait, no, you're sending all the faces. I don't know what's wrong with John. John, unplug it and plug it back in again. No, but
Aha! Go, Eric.
did he talk? I thought I heard him. No. Okay. But I think well not I think. I hope that Kylo Ren is going to be my favorite from the movie. Like, I hope that they give him the best role and make him the most exciting and everything. Because, while I don't feel as strongly as you do, hey John, you're back. I don't feel as strongly as you do that Kylo Ren sucks right now, but I think that he has the most room to grow. Like, they can make him really, really good compared to everyone else. They can grow a little bit, but I don't feel like they have that much of a journey. You know, even though Rey's the one that they're going to be focusing on for the journey, I think Kylo Ren has way more room to grow and stuff. Rey's already, halfway to being a Jedi pretty much, which I don't want her to be, but, But John, who do you want to have the best role in The Last Jedi / come out being your favorite character? Who do you want that to be?
He left.
Oh my God, John.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sure, yeah.
We could,
Okay. Can you hear me?
yes.
Okay, because I was talking the last time that I connected, and you guys just didn't respond to me at all.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
I said I can hear you.
I didn't hear you say that.
You're a good listener.
Anyways, so I want to happen. This is just my dream Last Jedi. I want them to introduce time travel, so that way they can show that it wasn't the Force Awakens Rey that had so much power, because that's stupid and I hate it. And they're going to show that it's the Last Jedi's Rey that went back in time and took place of herself on accident.
Wouldn't she have stopped Han Solo from dying?
No, because this is from a parallel universe.
Oh, my bad. My
So
bad.
she
John, who do you want to be your favorite character from the movie?
I'm gonna say Kylo Ren because he has the most room to grow.
Wow.
Way to coordinate, guys. We didn't even plan
We
that.
actually didn't plan that. I really didn't think their answers would be Kylo Ren, but that's interesting.
Ooh,
I knew
Snoke.
mine would be.
Wait,
Okay,
I'll change it
that's
just
fair.
because,
That's fair.
just because of uniformity,
You know?
I want to know more about Snoke.
Okay, that's
And
fair.
it seems like we're getting this movie, so I'm probably going to be happy.
I don't think we're gonna get as much as most people think. I hope I'm wrong. Like,
Okay.
I would
Stupid.
love a ton of Snoke, but I think we're gonna get very little
Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
in terms
I'm
of
gonna
his
say-
story. Luke, what are you gonna say?
Whenever we actually talk about the movie, I'm gonna rant about what I want to happen with Snoke.
In the movie theater? Like while the movie's going on?
Yeah, we're gonna be those people. You're gonna be sitting across the theater. I'm gonna call you.
Oh God. We should all three of us see it at some point. It doesn't have to be our first time because obviously we're going to see it on first time separate. But we should all see it together at some point.
Okay. And we gotta watch the Christmas special.
Oh,
forget.
shoot! I forgot about that.
No,
We
absolutely not.
We gotta do it, John. We all agree.
we'll trick John somehow. John, we're gonna have cookies.
John, we're gonna play with.
Are you really?
Bam! Star Wars special out of nowhere.
These aren't cookies. This is a blue and yellow Boba Fett.
That's a Wookiee, not a cat.
All right. So, what would you love to be the huge twist in this movie? Assuming that there is a huge twist, what would you want it to be? Not necessarily what do you expect, but what would you want the huge moment of this movie to be?
Okay.
Who's going first?
You can
Okay. This is gonna be far out there.
talk before we get cut
Hear
off.
me out.
Oh shit!
Halfway through the movie, Kylo Ren recruits Rey to be a Knight of Ren, but then Supreme Leader Snoke decides he's going to do something that Kylo Ren doesn't agree with, and it strikes him morally wrong, as morally wrong. So he goes and joins
killing your
the
dad?
New Republic. He goes and joins the New Republic, and protagonists and antagonists switch places. And then we start following Kylo Ren as the protagonist and Rey as the antagonist.
That's your deepest desire in this movie. That's your deepest desire out of everything.
So I don't think it's not going to go that way. But I wouldn't
It's not
complain.
going to go the way you think it is.
I wouldn't complain if it went that way. But
It would certainly be something new that we've never
you're
seen.
right. It would be very shocking, and it would be a very new story element.
Oh yeah, protagonist turning evil. We've never seen that before.
No, but like the protagonist and the antagonist switching their roles.
Well, from my point of view, the Jedi are
In the
evil.
middle of a movie. Sad.
All right, Luke. What do you want your moment to be?
My moment.
Yeah, your plot twist moment.
I kind of want it to be Rey and Kylo Ren joining forces, like not on like the Resistance or the First Order side, but like their own thing.
Yeah, same.
Yes, coordination. We can't plan this shit because we're bad at it.
Because we just don't feel like planning stuff. But yeah, I really want a Kylo and Rey alliance. It'd be neat if they revealed something cool with Rey's family, but I doubt it. But there's nothing. But that's like I can't think of
a cousin after they kissed.
Kylo being her father after they kissed.
Oh my God, they're not going to kiss.
I got you, John.
Right, they're not gonna kiss. They're gonna make love.
Okay, just saying, if Rey has a love interest by the end of the trilogy, who do you think it's gonna be?
Captain.
Ben Solo.
Wait, what did you say? Captain Phasma?
Yes. Shay, rainbow flag now. Yes. Okay. Good job. Thank you.
Think about that. That could make sense actually, because Captain Phasma were really only she could switch sides because she's only going to stay with the side that's winning. You know, because that's within her character. She's not all for the First Order.
No, she's all for herself.
Yeah, she's going to go with whoever's going to win because she wants to stand.
The Resistance might not take her.
But Rey certainly will take her. Wink, wink.
Oh my God! All right, moving on.
Aha!
Moving on.
Actually, no. Kylo Ren's gonna get them both, and then in the theater, you're just gonna hear like a slow clap.
Okay. What would you want Kylo Ren's fate to be by the end of this movie? Do you want him dead? Do you want him light side? Do you want him gray? Do you want him still evil? What? Do you want him a Sith? What do you want his fate by the end of the movie to be?
I want him to become not a good guy, but
The hero we need.
kind of like a gray Jedi, but
So you're
not
saying
exactly.
you want him to go gray, not be evil, not be good, just be gray, right?
Yeah, kind of like an anti-hero,
Gotcha.
but certainly because I like the whole bad guy aesthetic that he has.
Yeah.
But if he could just do some good things, that would be cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like stabbing his father and shit.
Yeah. Luke, what do you
He'd
think?
still be a bad guy. It's just he'd be doing good things as well.
Luke, what would you want Kylo's fate to be at the end?
I kind of want it to, like at the end of 8, I kind of want it to be like you're not quite sure which way he's leaning. Like he's definitely not the same way he was, but you're like, eh.
You don't know. Yeah, you're not sure that he's gonna go good or that he could go bad. Like there's room for him to still choose.
Yeah. Like he himself.
Actually, I would be really all right if that's how it turned out. Like if he's still bad, but like you don't know where he's gonna go from. Like I'd be like pretty thoroughly happy with that. We've kind of already seen that in the trailers a little bit.
I want him to be Rey's teacher. By the end.
That's a weird love dynamic.
And who would
love?
Who would be? I will teach you what you've never felt before.
Silence.
Raw, untamed power.
No, but wait, what were you gonna say? Someone sounded like they were actually gonna have like a real point to that.
Who would be the like the Knight of Ren, or would it just be Snoke, or would Snoke bring up a new apprentice?
Okay, the Knights of Ren is a group that Kylo leads. I think the Knights of Ren are going to get wiped out, and I think that Snoke's going to be out an apprentice at the end of this episode. I think that's what's going to happen. What I want to happen though is him to leave. I mean, maybe Snoke gets a new apprentice or not. I don't know. That doesn't really have to do with what I mean with Kylo. I want him to be Gray, but specifically being Rey's teacher. That's what I want to happen.
Yeah, but if the antagonist stops becoming the antagonist, who's going to become the antagonist?
There
Will
is
it just
still
be Snoke?
Snoke, and also the entire
Will it
First Order.
just be Snoke, or
Snoke,
will it be...
Phasma, Hux, also possibly Luke.
Oh yeah, I forget Hux exists a lot, and I feel like that is a serious problem.
Didn't he die?
No.
Exactly.
Was he stuck on Starkiller Base?
No, he's the one that saved Kylo Ren, actually.
Okay, I want him to get some shine in this movie. Show a bunch of a dick he is.
Yeah, give him another Nazi speech, and I'll be cool with it.
Greatly appreciated. Make him be like Donald Trump or something. There we go. That'll
Start screaming. We need to build a wall around Starkiller Base.
It will not be destroyed then.
What do you want, not think, Rey's fate to be by the end of this movie? Do you guys just want it to be Gray with Kylo, since you guys basically just said Kylo Gray? Or do you guys not want Rey to be with her? What?
She's going to be with Kylo in some way. I don't know how, though.
Again, this isn't our guesses. This is what we want. This is what we want, not what we think.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Gray. I gotta go with Gray.
Gray. All right. Luke. Oh my God, John.
I think it would actually be cool if there was some warring factions. Like, say Luke wanted to go off and make his own thing that isn't a Jedi Order, but Rey wants to continue the Jedi Order. And there's like multiple factions on the same side of like there's multiple factions. They're really on the same side, but like they have opposing views on things, kind of like a political system, but with like the Force. Yep. You know what I mean? Like, say it's two political parties of the same country.
That'd be interesting.
You know what I mean?
Although they'd be diving into more, since there'd also be Kylo being Gray too, which would be not necessarily light side, but yeah, that would be interesting.
Saying it as a metaphor, it wasn't perfect.
No, I know what you mean though. My ideal place for Rey at the end of this episode, I'd say Gray as Kylo's apprentice, since that's what I'm going for with Kylo. If not that, then dead. Because that'd be one heck of a twist. Nah, but for real though, I think that she should be Kylo's apprentice at the end of this. I don't think that she should be all on her own. Like, like she's a fierce, independent woman. Which it's fine that you're showing her being a powerful female character. That's fine and it's great. But her just going off and being the master now, like after overpowering everyone in The Force Awakens, and then just magically training like super fast in The Last Jedi, that I think that'd be ridiculous and just a bad choice, bad character development. I think it'd be more interesting to have her as an apprentice to someone by the end of this episode. And I think Kylo would be the ideal for me, master. So
I concur.
And it's important to note that you can still have a strong female character without her doing something like that.
No.
Wait, without her what?
Without her doing something like, oh, I'm the master of all masters, I'm the leader of all leaders.
No, I'm the most that's powerful what I'm saying. She is a strong female character. I'm saying they don't need to have her go the direction of being the master, that she already is a strong female character. They can keep her that way, but she doesn't need to be the master in order for that to be the case. Yes, totally agree.
Next question.
Unrealistically force powerful being.
What would you want the Skywalker twins' fate to be at the end of this episode? So Luke and Leia.
Next question.
Luke, what do you want to happen to you?
Well,
Luke, what do you want to happen to yourself?
Get right over me.
Screw Eric, go.
Well, Leia's obviously gonna die.
Spoiler.
Yeah, not what we think, what we want. Also, they've strongly
want-
hinted that she's not going to, but we'll talk about that around predictions because that's not what we're doing for this episode. But yes, we'll talk about that. What do you want though? Forget about that for now. Just what do you want?
I would like if Leia kind of, I don't know. Go, Luke. You go, and I'll think about it.
I wanted them to like meet each other up again at the end of it, I guess, and be like, "Hey, we agree on what should be done."
And then both die.
No. Like,
I'm kidding.
You're a terrible
Fine.
human being.
like at least if like Leia dies, you could be if that would explain like why Luke's a little darker then. Because he'd be like, okay, he's lost a lot at this point. I can sympathize a little bit.
So, what do you want? You just want them to meet? That's all.
I want them to meet up. I don't think she's gonna die in this one though.
Well, again, this is what we want, not what we think. I would
Well, I want her to die.
personally want her to die, and that to send Luke
Wow.
off in a crazy direction. Like I feel like that could be the last straw that not that makes Luke evil, but that kind
Like
of
he's in
breaks.
episode 9 and Mark Hamill.
Well, hold up.
No.
Let's define crazy here. Do you mean? Did you ever watch The Walking Dead?
No, that show's
Yes.
awful. I mean I have watched it, and that's why
Luke,
I don't
do you
watch
remember
it.
whenever? Do you remember whenever his wife died and he went crazy and stumbled around on a field, even though there was a bunch of zombies? Everybody just kind of let him be.
Yeah.
Do you mean that kind of crazy, Eric, or like
No, I didn't say crazy. I just said that it would break
you said
him.
crazy?
No, I didn't. I specifically said that I thought that he shouldn't be evil, but that it breaks him.
Shay, roll back the tape.
No, I want it to break him. Like
I like that
I might have said make him go crazy. I meant go crazy as in like lash out, not go insane. I want him to go
Why can't it
crazy.
be
I don't
both?
want him to become crazy. I want him to go crazy, like go nuts, like freak out. That's what I meant.
He
Freak
does like
out.
when things start slashing a wall.
Freak out.
But I want him to then go off in like a darker direction, still trying to pursue what he thinks is justice, but like he's taking a darker turn. He's more of a broken soul now.
I'm not gonna call Dark evil. I'm not gonna do that. He's gonna be darker, not evil, I think.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he'll be
Yeah.
evil. I think he'll be
No, he's gonna
darker
be evil.
and more brutal in pursuing his sense of right and wrong and justice. But
No,
John, what do you want to be the fate of each of the Skywalker twins by the end of this episode, not the trilogy?
I want Leia to exist and live and be happy, and Luke, I want him to run off and start his own Force order.
How'd that go the first time?
What?
Yeah.
What?
He said,
How'd
"How did that go the first time?"
Huh?
John, you're an idiot. I don't even. Okay, moving on because John's stupid.
Oh, you cut out again.
Dude, did he
Did I
actually?
really?
No, he didn't. Did you?
Did I?
John, shut up.
Next question.
What? Okay. What do you? We already went over this. So the next thing was, what do we want the lightsaber thing that we said about the new lightsaber to be? What we want it to be, which John and I both agreed. Shut up. John and I both agreed. Dark saber. Luke, you said Rey making a lightsaber, right? Oh no, you said Knights of Ren.
Yeah, like pink lightsabers. Rose. We'll say burgundy, if you would.
John, shut up. I'm gonna hang up on you.
Hey.
Also, do we want there to be a time gap between at some point in the movie? Because we know that there isn't at the beginning. Like typically between Star Wars movies,
Yes.
there is a time gap, but we know that within 8, I mean, that within the opening shot of 8 is the very end of Force Awakens. So there's no time gap from the end of Force Awakens to the beginning of Last Jedi, but that doesn't mean there couldn't be a time skip within The Last Jedi. For example, in Empire Strikes Back, there is a time skip. It's several weeks at least. Whenever Luke's training and Han and Leia and them are doing their own thing in space and stuff, that is several weeks. So
I'm gonna be honest. The first couple times I watched that, I didn't realize there was a time skip.
No, yeah, and I don't blame you, but do you want there to be one in Episode 8, or do you want it to just be over the events of a couple days?
Time skip. A couple months, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. What about you, John?
If we go by the logic of how this new trilogy has been going out,
Nope, not
there
thinking.
there
This
won't
is what,
need
this
to
is not
be
what
a
you
time
think. This is
skip.
what you want. This
There
is what
won't
you,
th-
this is what you
there
want.
won't need to be a time
John,
skip.
shut
It'll
up.
just
We're not
take
talking about
5
what we
seconds
think.
to trailer.
I'm hanging up on you.
Porg noise.
No, but
no.
yeah, not what we
Wait.
think. That's a whole other episode.
Yeah, I want a time skip
Agreed. It would be stupid if there isn't.
by
Just
at least a month.
by flat out, I'm gonna say that if there is not a time skip in this movie,
And she's already like all powerful. I'm gonna be mad.
yes, same. This is their chance to
It took-
redeem themselves for overpowering her in 7, which she isn't as overpowered as some like to claim with the fight. That's
Oh, yes,
reasonable.
she is.
No, the fight is reasonable. No,
No, it's
stop it. The fight is reasonable.
Um,
It's the mind trick that isn't. The whole mind trick and stuff, that isn't. Her being able to fight off Kylo Ren, that's reasonable. He's bleeding out.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. He's bleeding out, you fucking idiot.
Force users can use the Force to fight through the pain.
They're bleeding out.
Force users can use the
So
Force.
that doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it
Half
does.
Force users can keep on
No,
going.
they are just invincible.
They
Kenobi
aren't,
got knocked
but
out
they
by a
can-
fucking block. Just in the Revenge of the Sith, Count Dooku hit him with a piece of the floor, and he's fine. he gets knocked out, but he's fine later. But no, he
Yeah,
gets
but
all knocked out.
if you-
Kylo Ren just murdered his father, and then he gets shot by a bowcaster, which was previously shown to have an explosive effect on a stormtrooper, flipping him 3 times after it killed him. Shut up!
Okay.
Hashtag Force users. can use-
Yoda is so old that without the Force, he wouldn't be able to do anything that he's able
Kylo
to
Ren's
with
a
the
noob.
Force.
He's an apprentice. He's not even
Yes,
fully
he's an
trained.
apprentice, but he.
You think Yoda would know
Are-
how to do that when he was a Padawan? That's the equivalent of what Kylo Ren is.
No.
Yes, it was. He didn't even finish
No.
his training.
Okay, let's think about this for a second. Someone who's been training for a couple years versus someone who's
You
never
have no
ever
idea
picked
how long
up a
he's been
lightsaber
training.
before.
Snoke didn't finish his training on purpose.
Right, but he didn't. He wasn't only training as a dark side user the entire time.
He betrayed the Jedi Order when he was a teenager.
Yeah, and how old do you think he is in the movies?
He's in his 20s.
Right, that takes a couple years into account, and he was already training before that with
Yes,
Luke.
but Snoke specifically did not train him more. He
That
limited.
doesn't mean anything. He still has the required skills to take out somebody that has never picked up a lightsaber before.
Not when he's bleeding out after being shot by a weapon more powerful than anything
Again,
anyone else can
He uses
sustain.
the Force to augment what his body can take.
Why have I not been talking to this guy?
He's not that skilled. When do you think they
He's
learned
been
how to do that?
training for
When did they learn how to
years.
do that? When did they learn how to
Been
do
tr-
that?
And
How come?
almost
Wait,
every
How
Force
come?
user can-
How come Anakin Skywalker didn't keep fighting after he got his arm cut off? Huh? He had one arm free. He had a lightsaber in the other hand.
He was
How come he just
also
shut down?
electrocuted.
Yes, you know what was probably pretty similar to that? Getting shot by a fucking bowcaster that explodes and flips you over 3 times.
Okay, we're gonna have to test this
Oh.
out later. But is there any more questions, Eric?
No, that's pretty much it for this one.
I'm gonna get a potato gun and like shoot John in the stomach, and we'll have Eric try fighting him. I'm like, okay, John, you still gotta win.
Kylo
Again,
Ren's lucky he
that would not be
survived that
relevant.
fight. You're so overestimating the fact that you're so lucky. You're so overestimating how much
No,
they're
I'm not.
trained to do. Why do you
No,
think he
Okay.
was trained how to do
you're
that?
overestimating the skill that is required to pick up a lightsaber and defend yourself with it.
I have one last
Not when you're
question.
dying. How do you think Luke specifically taught his Jedi students, like,
I'm
hey,
not sa-
when
hey.
you get shot and you're dying, this is how you use this force power so you can keep fighting? No, he was focused on peace. Do you think he was training about fighting? The only
I have
person that he
one
probably
last
learned most
question.
of from was Snoke. What?
But
Uh,
go ahead.
okay, my last question is: do you want there to be a time skip between 8 and 9 of like a few years or something?
Sure.
It really depends how 8 ends, but yeah, probably. I don't know. Probably yes, but again, it mostly depends on how it ends. What about you?
I want there to be, because then everyone has time to train. Everyone can get themselves situated and
Well,
shit.
everyone's supposed to be trained in this one, but we'll see.
Well,
But-
if you go by the rules of how the last one ended, everyone's already trained.
Yeah, see, I'm justifying it.
But nobody was trained in the last one, basically. That's why they were
Right,
on
because
losing
in this
matches.
trilogy, nobody needs to be trained. They just automatically know the knowledge.
No, Kylo Ren isn't smart throughout The Force Awakens. He looks like he's actually going to be smart in The Last Jedi. So it looks like he's going to train and get smart. Rey is just overpowered to begin with, but
There's
again,
a difference between smart and skilled.
I
Oh
don't.
shit!
I don't,
Oh shit!
No, you're right, but he's definitely not skilled. But well, he's not. He's not skilled compared to anyone else we've seen, is what I should say. But I don't. I mean, I don't take him as a super. I mean,
Compared to
he's
Rey.
smart, but yeah, he's certainly going to undergo many changes throughout 8. Like he is going to up his game. Rey, I don't know. I hope they find a way to explain through her heritage or something the reason she was so
No amount of explaining would explain
inclined
that.
to the Force. There's excuses they could come up with.
Wound in the force.
Yeah, but none of it would make sense.
All right. Thank you for joining us on this episode 12.
You can find us on Twitter at Eric Crowbar and at Darth
I
Forge.
tweeted something.
You did? And
Yeah.
at Darth Sand66. What did you tweet?
I tweeted hashtag Force users use the Force.
Wow, good job.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Also,
Thanks.
if you're listening to this, you should weigh in either in the comments or on Twitter
Do
and let
Force
us know whether you
users.
think that it was reasonable for Kylo to lose that fight or not.
Tell us how many of you actually listen to reason, please.
Yeah, because if you do, you won't be like John, who thinks that U-Wings don't have wings.
No, they have wings. It's just
Fucking
that
idiot.
particular U-Wing didn't have wings.
Nope, you're stupid.